Stop whatever you are doing right now, because what you are about to hear might completely change how you see home entertainment forever. Apple TV 4000 2026 is not just another small refresh. It is Apple's quiet revolution, a device that looks simple from the outside but hides one of the biggest upgrades Apple has ever planned. For the living room, this is not about watching TV anymore. This is about experiencing content in a way that feels alive, intelligent, cinematic, and deeply personal. For years, people have been asking one simple question: when will Apple finally take Apple TV seriously again? And now in 2026, all signs point to Apple answering that question in a massive way. Today, we are talking about the expected release date, the powerful A17 chip, next generation Dolby Vision 2, and Apple Intelligence that could turn your TV into the smartest screen in your home. Let's start with the timing, because this alone is creating huge buzz online. According to strong industry patterns and Apple's own product cycle, Apple TV 4000 2026 is expected to launch in the second half of 2026, most likely around September or October. This timing makes perfect sense because Apple loves aligning its ecosystem updates together. iPhones, iPads, Macs, and now Apple TV all moving forward as one intelligent system. By late 2026, Apple Intelligence will be mature enough, powerful enough, and ready to move beyond phones and laptops into the living room. And when Apple TV 4000 2026 launches, it won't arrive quietly. This will be positioned as the ultimate home hub, the center of entertainment, gaming, communication, and high-powered experiences. Now let's talk about the heart of this device, the A17 chip. This is where things get truly exciting. Apple is expected to bring a version of the A17 Pro Class chip to Apple TV 4000 2026, and that changes everything. This chip is built on a highly efficient architecture designed for serious performance and advanced graphics. For the first time, Apple TV will feel less like a streaming box and more like a powerful console-level device. With the A17 chip, animations become instant, apps open without delay, and multitasking feels effortless. Streaming heavy 4K HDR content will be smoother than ever, even at high frame rates. But the real magic comes from graphics performance. This chip can unlock console-quality gaming on Apple TV, high-end Apple Arcade titles, ray tracing-style lighting, richer textures, and more immersive environments are now possible right on your TV screen. This also opens the door for developers to bring serious games to Apple TV, games that were previously impossible on older hardware. Imagine sitting on your couch, picking up a controller, and playing a visually stunning game that looks closer to a console than a mobile device. That is the future Apple is quietly building. But power alone is not the headline feature this time. The real star of Apple TV 4000 2026 is intelligence. Apple Intelligence is expected to arrive on Apple TV in a meaningful way. And this could be one of the biggest changes we've ever seen in how we interact with television. Instead of scrolling endlessly through apps trying to decide what to watch, Apple TV could actually understand you. It could learn your preferences, your mood, your viewing habits, and suggest content in a way that feels human. You won't just hear recommended for you. You will feel like your TV knows exactly what you want at that moment. Apple Intelligence could also transform Siri on Apple TV. Voice commands won't feel robotic anymore. You won't need to remember exact phrases. You could say things like, "Show me something relaxing but visually beautiful," or "find a movie everyone in the room will enjoy." And Apple TV will understand the intent, not just the words. Search across apps will become smarter, faster, and more accurate. Instead of opening 5 different streaming apps, Apple TV could instantly pull the best options from all services, saving time and frustration. This is where Apple's ecosystem advantage becomes unstoppable. Now let's talk about visuals, because this is where Apple TV 4000 2026 could truly dominate. Dolby Vision 2 is expected to be a major upgrade over the current Dolby Vision experience. This new version is designed to deliver even better brightness control, more precise contrast, and scene-by-scene optimization that adapts in real time. What does that mean in real life? It means darker scenes will show more detail without crushing blacks. Bright scenes will feel more realistic without overexposure. Colors will appear more natural, more cinematic, and closer to how filmmakers intended. Whether you're watching a Hollywood blockbuster, a nature documentary, or live sports, the image quality will feel noticeably improved. Dolby Vision 2 combined with Apple's image processing could make Apple TV 4000 2026 one of the best streaming devices for premium TVs if you've invested in a high-end OLED or mini LED display. This device will finally let your TV show its full potential. Audio is also expected to receive a silent but powerful upgrade. With improved Dolby Atmos support and better spatial audio processing, Apple TV 4000 2026 could deliver sound that feels wider, deeper, and more immersive. Explosions will feel more impactful, dialogue will sound clearer, and ambient sounds will place you inside the scene rather than just in front of it. Another exciting possibility is deeper integration with FaceTime and communication features. With Apple Intelligence and the A17 chip, Apple TV could become a new way to connect with people. Imagine FaceTime calls on the big screen with improved clarity, smarter framing, and AI-powered background enhancements. Your living room could turn into a shared digital space for family and friends. And then there's the ecosystem factor. Apple TV 4000 2026 won't exist alone. It will work seamlessly with iPhone, iPad, Mac, Air, HomePod, and even Vision Pro. Start watching something on your iPhone. Continue it instantly on your TV. Use your AirPods for private spatial audio late at night. Control everything effortlessly with your Apple devices. This is where Apple does what no one else can. Now let's address the big question. Who is Apple TV 4000 2026 really for? This device is for people who care about quality. It's for viewers who want the best picture, the best sound, and the smoothest experience. It's for gamers who want casual and serious gaming on the big screen. It's for families who want simplicity without sacrificing power. And it's for anyone who believes their TV should be smart, not frustrating. As for pricing, Apple is expected to keep Apple TV 4000 2026 competitively priced, possibly starting around the current range but justified by the massive jump in performance and intelligence. When you consider what this device can replace and how long it will stay relevant, it becomes a strong value in the premium streaming space. So the question is no longer whether Apple TV 4000 2026 is coming. The question is whether you are ready for it. A device powered by A17 level performance, enhanced by Dolby Vision 2, driven by Apple Intelligence, and designed to redefine how we watch, play, and connect. Before we reach the final moment, let's talk about the two questions everyone is secretly waiting for: the price and the launch date. Now officially, Apple has said nothing yet, but based on Apple's history, supply chain trends, and the level of upgrades we are expecting, we can make a very realistic estimate. Apple TV 4000 2026 is expected to start around the same premium range, but slightly higher than the current model, because this is no longer just a streaming box. Within a A17 class chip, advanced graphics, Apple Intelligence features, and Dolby Vision 2, the expected starting price could land somewhere around $179 to $199 for the base storage model. Higher storage variants with enhanced performance headroom could go slightly above that. This pricing keeps Apple TV competitive while clearly positioning it as the most powerful and future-ready streaming device in its class. Now about the launch date. And this part is actually exciting. Apple typically refreshes Apple TV alongside major ecosystem updates. That strongly points toward a late 2026 launch window. Most predictions align around September or October 2026, right after Apple introduces its next-generation iPhones and software updates. This timing allows Apple TV 4000 2026 to arrive fully powered by the latest version of tvOS and Apple Intelligence right out of the box. So if everything follows Apple's usual rhythm, fall 2026 could be the moment when Apple TV steps into a completely new era. A smarter TV experience, a more powerful entertainment hub, and a device designed not just for today, but for many years ahead. This is not just the next Apple TV. This is Apple quietly preparing the future of home entertainment.